Hello everyone, welcome back to Battletech Roguetech, of course game operator and narrator Soul. We find ourselves over Solaris right about now. We're doing a quick little refinancing, I guess you could say, before we get into the builds for our super heavies and our final week of what is expected to be the HHR patch. Yeah, next weekend should be the new release, new series, and away we go. In the meantime, however, we are going to spend a little bit of time. We're going to go through our MechBay and have a look and see exactly what kind of damage was done from the last mission. I've already put the Godzilla cockpit back together again. We had plenty of spare parts. We're just missing the gunnery, which sucks. The Nova, however, we can put back together again. Engine was crit, core was crit, but that can all be fixed. Unfortunately, we don't have another exchanger. I think we have a generic one, so it's nowhere near as good as what the double plus was. So whether or not we actually get anywhere near the same amount of heat dissipation is going to be a different story. And I believe we're actually shy one of our ally clans. And, we've only got one. We do have another regular L heavy laser, but it does have a -1 accuracy penalty, which kind of sucks. Seeing as how that damage comes with a negative that we have to offset almost immediately with another weapon mount accuracy, which we do have to have spares of. But this is a lot of pain right here. Oh man. It is pain. But before we go ahead and do any repairs, let's look at the other damage we received as well with our rack rifleman. And this one is significantly worse. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, not only did we lose the Nova, our advanced optics, and our exchanger, we also lost the XL engine and the core. This is going to be expensive. And the question arises, is this one even worth rebuilding? Now the rack rifleman was not as effective, I guess you could say, as the hyper assault rifleman was. So I'm not too sure if it's worth putting the money into it, especially now. And all things considered, we have about 1,050 tons of super heavies between our 4 super heavies we have now and our super heavy vehicles. So it's kind of up in the air on that one. As well, I should highlight this one. We finally passed our MRB assessment, and we finally have the Argo fully upgraded, which means we can now access hunts, which means that we can now access the super hard to do missions, which I'm hoping to try and find at least one before the end of the season. But I digress. In the meantime, let's go back into our mechanics bay here and let's have a look at our Thunderstone. This beauty actually has more tonnage to play with than what the Shield Maiden did. Now, Shield Maiden has built-in equipment, so that's how that one goes. But Thunderstone gives us 69-ish tons, 68.5 tons to work with right now. And I have some ideas, which may be good, may be terrible. But just trust me for this one. Just for a little bit here while we go ahead and build. I think this might actually work out to be something interesting. First things first, what do we got? Let's get EMP cannons. Yeah, just like that. Plasma. So now we have shutdown chances, overheats, increased heat generation. That's only 540. This is 720. I think we'll probably be fine on that one, though. Now, as far as everything else goes, Twin Ultras. Twin Ultras, maybe. What else do we want? I would put an arrow in, but turns out someone got rid of all their arrow ammo. So that's, haha. That's my bad. Oh, and I've also removed a piece of equipment from the Godzilla. So I think that may be more beneficial here. +2 accuracy for your twin AC-20s? Why not? I think that's a wonderful idea. What do we want to do for gyros? Do we have a gyro? We do have a super heavy gyro. It brings us back up to 20 tons to play with. 340 core. Movement's very, very slow. But as we've seen, the super heavies don't really seem to suffer too bad from it. Alright, how about FCS? Well, I'm thinking targeting computers. Right off the bat, we're going to need one of those. EI unit? Sure. Sensors. I want to use a sensor tracker. And yes, it does have -2 accuracy at short range. I think we'll be just fine with it. Because I think we're going to be sitting around either medium or long. Maybe even extreme range more often with the Thunderstone than anything. But we'll see. We also need some ammunition. Now, UAC-20s. 12, 24. 36. All I have left is safe. That's 10 Alpha Strikes. Which is not bad for 400 damage, and then of course he's probably gonna jam up as we go. But we'll try and balance that out with both piloting skills and battle computers. Get our ballistics in. Get our gunnery in. PC optics, because why not? Multi-track is already something this unit has available. But we will give it tracking. I think that'll be beneficial. And maybe some heat too while we're at it. So what are we sitting at, Delta? Ah! oh, that's painful. Ah, right. That is 153 Delta. What about the prototypes? 130. I might run with those. We also need our plasma. We don't have a whole lot of plasma, do we? What was that? 35. Yeah, that's sufficient, I guess. Sufficiently sufficient? Me. Maybe. And the EMP cannons to go ahead to boot. Those don't need ammunition. How about some assistance here? We get our upper recoils. Because yes, the EMPs do have a recoil of 2. So that should help with those. Get lower heats. Brings us all the way down to 120, which isn't really enough at the moment. We could probably make it work. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we broke a lot of stuff. Alright, we have battle computer optics, which is far superior. Ish, up to 810. What else can we use? Yes, I know we're a little bit overweight, but we haven't really balanced that out yet. Because we haven't put an engine in yet. And that's going to cost $14.6 million. Yikes. What's our damage? 421. Not bad. Like, this is a heavy hitter and shutdown chance, so crack them and leave them. Potentially. Oh god, do I want to make this a headshotter? No. The only thing we're going to get for headshotting is going to be anything in the torsos, the arms, unless we switch out for LI lasers, which we don't have enough of now. Not really going to be beneficial. What else can we add here? Exchanger. Heat bank. That still only brings us down to 103. Well, time to do protos, I guess. Ten protos, and we're still sitting at nowhere near where we need to be. Could do internal heat sinks. But in order to make that work, we are going to need Barrow. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any super heavy endo, which is kind of my bad. That brings us back up to 8 tons. Still a Delta 35. That's all the prototypes we got. So, how about our cores? 375. Increases our walk. Increases our additional engine sinks to 5. Still leaves us at 15 heat. This generates 21 heat. Do I want to run plasma cannons? I really want to run plasma. So the question arises, do I drop the AC-20s? Or one of them anyways. Drop an AC-20. What's a Thunderbolt sitting at? 9 tons. -8. What is the heat generation here? 21. But that's a Thunderbolt. What do we got for ammo for Thunderbolts? It's looking like I cleaned up too much. Oh, I got kinetic kill. That doesn't do indirect fire, though. Yikes. That puts us at 189.99 tons. Only 4 rounds. And of course, I don't have any watchdog sensors. Slide that in. Let's put that in here. Brings us back down to 0.886, but only 4 tons of thunderbolts. I don't need... Oh, got that little bug. Okay, let's just do that then. I can't grab the ammo. Nope. All right, we're at 18.8 million so far. 301 damage. Let's get that other bin of kinetic kill here. We could probably put this down the leg here. Yeah, it's 12 alpha strikes. The AC-20. 8 kinetic kills. Heat's a little high. Still got 3 delta. Don't really know. Put that there and maybe slide in one more battle computer. Just to make it worth it. Ah, and that's still registering as under tonnage. That's going to drive me insane, isn't it? What do we got for supports? We've got piloting and tactics. And piloting and guts for B. Tactics for the missile. Guts for the brawling and initiative. Yeah. Not much of a brawler, but maybe piloting. Still at 0.114 though.
The mech lab has been closing down for maintenance at 0830. If you're not the commander or a member of the engineering team, stay out until Yang gives the all clear.
So this is where it kind of sucks, because I kind of really want to go ahead and get one more prototype heatsink in here, and then just balance out the rear armor to support it. But we don't have another prototype because the rest of them are on the Nova. Which means I might build it anyways, but it's going to take 22 days, and it's only going to take a fraction of a time to rebuild everything. I didn't think this very well out at all. better take the patchwork out, put a patch 2 in, and then shim up some armor. Yeah. Or leave the patch 3 in. Put a slave on. And then shave off down to 0.88. Ugh. That's gonna be a fair bit of armor coming off. And we're still hot.
Samira, give me a sensor read. You picking anything up out there?
Negative, XO.
I don't think we're gonna be too worried about firing all the weapons here. At least all the time. EMP cannons, possibly all the time, just for that shutdown chance, but... The Ultra 20, because of its short range, it might not speak very much. Same with the plasma can. Oh, no, the plasma cans are 720 meter. EMP guns are shorter range than what the Ultra 20 is. And I think, if memory serves, patchwork is 2, isn't it? So we're actually 1 slot shy. And we need all the plasma ammo we have. All the Ultra 20 ammo we have. And we're actually shy on Thunderbolt. That's 85 armor points we gotta drop. Balance it out a little bit. 185 on the shoulders, 250 center, 390 on the legs, 380 on the legs. There. That might be what we're looking for. Still 3 heat delta, but I think we'll be fine. 18.8 in 24 days. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
That's a lot of money. Suddenly gone right there. Is what it is, though. As far as the Shield Maiden goes, what do we have here for you? I know we had set you up with a bunch of indirects. Can't switch out your gyro. Currently equipped with Nova, a bunch of mortars. I think we'll leave you. Peacemaker. Get you paired up with some large pulse lasers. A little short range, but pair well with the MRMs. An FCS Predator. And improved MRMs. Just to increase your accuracy. The Imp 2. Imp 2. She's designed to be a command mech. A command mech with 9 alphas with a railgun. Gyro designed for reduced knockdown chance, which is good. With that being said, I think we could probably swap this up. Because if we're going to run a lance of super heavies, that means we're probably going to need a new master unit. Which means... I would love to pull this laser if I can. I can't. How about now? I'd love to move a few things around here. Because we have to have a boosted master unit. I think this is 6 tons, isn't it? Yes, it is.
If you have any, please dispose of it immediately. And for everyone's sake, don't drink.
So the question arises, where is a good spot for it? This railgun takes a lot of space here. Not too sure about the double XL engine in here. But we do kind of need it, don't we?
This is an all-ship announcement. At our next port of call, we'll continue on as being dedicated. If you're up for shortly,
Our heat delta is disgusting. What am I doing with all these heat sinks? What am I doing with all these heat sinks? Oh my god. Alright, it was the ER large laser that was doing it. That's 17. It's 5 tons. Right, can't equip anything there. Only thing we can do is upper. That just deals with recoil. We only need 3 of these. Okay. Is it worth it for the large lasers? $45.90. Somebody got rid of all their PPCs, so it's not that we have much of a choice, I guess.
If anyone wants coffee, a fresh pot boiling on the forward galley. Order me a cup. I'll be right there.
$12 tons. This is 4, 8, 12. Let's pinpoint. How about silver bullets? It's 14 tons.
this is an all-ship announcement. Undeveloped sections of the Argo are off limits for a reason.
Trying to figure out if that would be much better. Now we'll save a fair bit of tonnage with heats. Oh god, yes, we're going to save all the tonnage with heat. Does it have recoil? Negative. Still, still negative 41 heat. Okay. We need Gauss ammo. Double bin work for you, 20. You too. And then, all things said and done, and then where's a good spot for a boosted C3 Master? I have a BC headshot on here. We have another optics. Negative. Let's pull that slave unit out. That serves no purpose. Not if we're dropping a master in. How many slots are you? 6. We don't need energy. That's not a big thing anymore. Railgun is recoil though, so we need that. Recoil of 8. Right. Increase critical. And we have 2 more tons. I know people are screaming the symmetry is all wrong. That's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Want to do a multi-track? Or do you want to do ranges? Short range is only +1. Medium is +1. Long range is +2 and extreme is +2. Let's do a ranges. Not that, but that adds additional chances for our headshot with a railgun. This would headshot a super heavy. We'll get that validated.
I'll let you know when that's done.
This is an all-ship announcement. Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion.
So I guess that's kind of where we're sitting so far on the mechs themselves.
Precautionary
Do an improvement to the Imp.
no argument.
Thunderstone has now been improved as well. Vehicle bays. How much we can do there? Let's swing by the mech bays and let's face some facts here. Cyclops. Sorry, bud. You are about done. You're neat and everything, but our Lance just has no spot for you. Which brings us back to the current setup issue. The Nova. Now we certainly don't have any prototype heat sinks for you. So we actually can't rebuild you. I think I should have done this beforehand. Oh, what's the repair bill here looking at? Quick little repair. We're probably going to wind up storing her.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Meanwhile, the rifleman. The rack rifleman. This one. Oh, buddy, this one. What do we got for a fusion core? We got a 340 core? No 350. Already 7.75 tons over. XL Clan. $6.7 million. Yes. Ugh. No exchanger. No well, we do have optics. Best I can do is a cool shot. Find us a tag. And what else do we lose? We lost the Nova. The Warfare Suite's a little heavy. I don't think I have any Angel probes either, or Angel ECMs. Oh, I do. I have one Angel ECM. That's two. Light active versus a Beagle. The thing that sucks the most is we probably do need two heat sinks. Oh, right. Wrong heat sinks. And now it's not letting me take it out. Christ, I hate this bug. I hate it so bad. Okay, back to the restart. 340 core, XL engine. Advanced optics, cool shots. double heat sinks. There we are. Tag. There's a nice little tag. Or is that better off with an AMS? Seeing so she don't have one. We'll roll with that for now. Which means we're probably gonna have to do these. What was it? Deal was... Oh, sorry, let's do the Bloodhound. It's 2 tons. Yeah, that won't work. We need a slave. And we're gonna run out of room. Oh, I had you built so nicely before. Just had to break everything. Guardian. Only got enough room for 1. Oh, 2, not 3. 0.25. 0.87. Good enough. That's good enough to make that go away. 6.7 million. Maybe make something somewhat good come back on the field? Yeesh.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I'll save what we could. But I don't think that Nova's coming back. And there we go. Holy cow, that's that goes about $30 million right there. Yikes, that was expensive. What do you want? 24, 8, and 5. That works for me. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I know it was kind of a build episode and kind of dour having to go through and realize that we can't fix everything. But I think what we got is going to be good enough. What I'll do is I will start looking to see if I can find us either a super heavy run or we'll just wind up terrorizing other people with our super heavy lance, one or the other. But I think this super heavy lance, you have your pinpoint damage with the amp and command. You have your midline brawler with the peacemaker, long range indirect support, the shield maiden, and the thunderstone. Some sort of terrifying midliner somewhere along the lines. We'll see what we can do on that. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been 3/4 of an hour. I appreciate you sticking it out and checking out the build episode. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today, so if you like the episode at all, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment on down below, especially if you have suggestions for the builds. We do have what we have. That's why I hoard. Keep all the parts in the back line, or the back pocket, just whenever we need it, so... is what it is. Let's see if we can have a little bit of fun with this in the last week. Stay safe, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.